Sometimes when we go to God, we confess and we declare that we know that God is working in our favor. But after we finish praying, we start confessing negative things in our life. We start worrying. And when we do this, we are not glorifying God because we say something with our mouth, but our actions, the way that we are acting, the way that we are behaving, the way that we are choosing to believe, the enemy lies instead of the promises from God, then that shows that we have lack of faith. That shows that we are not fully surrendering ourselves to God. And if you want to be successful in this life, if you want to achieve your goals, if you want Jesus to set you free, then you have to surrender yourself to God. You have to start acting by faith. You have to start walking by faith. You have to take the first steps. It's not that God will do everything. Of course, He can do it. But He wants to see you walking. He wants to see you taking the first steps, and then He will do the rest. This is not for lazy people. Being a child of God is not for lazy people, because you have to force yourself sometimes to seek God. Sometimes we don't feel like praying, we don't feel like reading the Bible. So being a child of God is also about discipline. It is about making time for God. Even if you don't feel like doing it, you have to do it. If you want God to work in your favor, if you want God to heal you, to set you free, then you need to have discipline. Maybe you keep on asking God, I want to be like you are. But you are being lazy. You are not doing anything to be a different person. All you're doing is wasting your time on your phone, wasting your time talking with friends for many hours. It is okay to have friendships. It is okay to have a partner. But your priority should be God. We have to first seek His kingdom, and then everything else will be added to you. Mark 11:24, it says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." So when you pray, you have to pray with faith. You have to pray believing that God has the power to do it, believing that God will do it. And it is not only when you pray, it is also after you finish praying. Because we make this mistake a lot, that when we are praying, we try to pray with faith, but after we finish the prayer, we start confessing negative thoughts in our life. We start confessing negative declarations over our life. And this is something that you have to do from the moment you wake up until you go to sleep. You have to have a positive mindset. You have to change the way that you are speaking. You have to change the way that you speak over yourself, because your words, they have power. The way that you speak over yourself has power to change your life.